I went from an F to a D, from a total score of 30% jumping to 66% in just 2 weeks. After being out of school for 15 years, with English not being my first language, how did I survive a brutal course that went from 30 students down to only 11? AI literally told me, don't quit, you are only 3 essays away from an A. Hello, here's Jaylin. This is my English speaking practice video. But the condition for all of this was simple and terrifying. I had to open my mouth. I had to ask the professor or the teaching assistant questions, say what I actually think, and answer questions out loud. So this week, every single night, I was reading the English novels my professor assigned, like series focus. I dumped all my thoughts into AI, had everything summarized, then drill those ideas into my brain. So during discussion sections last week, I emailed the professor first. I got criticized, but after 2 weeks of consistently speaking up, I made myself unforgettable. Now, when the professor sees me, he asks why I'm always so happy. I told him I need energy. He smiled and said, "Yeah, you are always like this." A lot of people feel embarrassed because they tie their self-worth to other people's reactions. That's how toxic shame grows. It pulls you into disaster thinking, worrying about the professor's criticism, worrying about classmates judging you. But from my experience, action is the only cure for mental spiraling. Even if your action looked awkward, even if your English has an accent, the moment you speak, all those imagined disasters disappear. Your energy shouldn't be wasted on overthinking. It should be spent on those late nights, reading novels with full focus. Most anxiety and inner stress are just imagination. If you don't fight disaster thinking with real action, all your energy gets burned inside your head. You end up feeling weak, exhausted, and starved. Not only do you get no results, you start complaining about reality or blaming the person who put you in this situation. So instead of dreaming myself like that, I chose to face the toxic shame inside me. I chose to rewrite that disaster mindset. Stop assuming the roles every time. Why do you always think you are not good enough? It is because toxic shame gets internalized and turns into non-stop self-pressure. You don't need to live that hard. You don't need to overcarry everything. As long as you go all in one thing, you might suddenly break through your own limits. Through action, you correct how you see your own value. When you take back the power to define yourself, you realize the professor's feedback is just a reference. Your effort is the foundation. A strong core doesn't mean never failing. It means even when things hit you, you still feel light inside. Especially now that we are adults, we are independent individuals. Everyone has different life experience, and we all carry wounds we may not even realize yet. And that's okay. We need to keep reminding ourselves that we deserve love. Only by using action to heal questions can we build a stable inner core. That way, even if school hits hard or life piles on pressure, as long as your heart feels steady, you can move forward without fear. Alright, that's it for today's video. I'm heading back to writing my movie summarize because tomorrow, the moment I walk into class, there's another quiz waiting. I hope I can hit the key points again. Last week I got a full score, 5 out of 5. That proved my effort pays off. Even if it is just a quiz, through action, I face all the pressure, shame, and fear. The next 2 weeks are about finishing the last 2 essays. Then this 6-week writing honors course will finally be over. I hope my final grade lands at a B or even an A. My college history honors class is current an A, so I'm hoping my critical writing grade looks just as good. That's my expectation for myself. And if it doesn't happen, that's okay too. Because every single day I'm putting in real work and my energy has made my professor, the TA, and my classmates genuinely want to support me. That's already enough. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.